Hello guys, today my friends is a day I am again not alone. Simon will visit me today because he was close by, and I connected these speakers, these two giant speakers which are standing on the tables, the two wooden tables, yeah, and those are the Technics SB-660, yeah. And my friends, I was looking for these speakers for a long time. At a certain moment, most vintage speakers became expensive over the years, and that is because, well, vintage speakers are popular. People want big giant speakers in their house because not for the sound, but often for the looks, yeah. And earlier, a few years ago, I think a long time ago, 7 years ago, when I had the 7000, the SB-660.
2015, 16?
No.
Earlier?
Before that, 2014. Yeah.
What were these speakers called?
The Technics SB-660. I think they were 2014. I had those ones.
7 years ago.
Yeah, so 7 years ago. I scored those, I made a scoring video. I made a review, a test.
Oh, nice.
The Technics SB-6000. And those Technics, they were, believe it or not, a two-way system, two-way. And they had the same 30 centimeters or 12-inch woofers as these Technics SB-6600. So. And often if you see these speakers online, you think, skip them, they're small. But I already knew that these were gigantic speakers. They are 40 centimeters wide. And the woofer is the same as the SB-6000, but these ones have a mid, high and woofer, so they are three-way system. Because you think that the upper driver, the horn driver is the tweeter. No, in this case, the horn driver is the mid driver. So, last year I could score the same set close by, not close by, 50 kilometers driving. I was lazy, I forgot that whole ad. Could score it for €70. Last year or 2 years ago. Okay. And they come online regular. You see them regular online. I think at the moment there are a few online, but yeah, people ask 300, €350, you know, and think, no, I'm not going to spend 300, €350 for these speakers. No. These speakers, what you see over here, I had a deal with that guy for €100. I could pick them up for €100. A 50 minutes or 50 kilometer drive, almost an hour driving here. But then after a week the guy contacted me and he told me, you know what, I want to change the speakers for a receiver. For receiver or amplifier. And I told him, well, I do not have any working receivers. But what I do have is, and I showed him pictures from 3 sets. The dual A600. I don't know if you remember that set I have. Black one, I have a black faceplate with the matching tuner. That one is 2 times 50 watt. I have a Fisher set. The Fisher set is with, and that Fisher set has 2 VU meters. Not sure how much watt it is, not more than 2 times 25 watt. A amplifier, a tuner and a cassette deck. Yeah, so. And I had the Akai, I just reviewed for you the Akai AM2200 with a matching TU2200 tuner. And so I sent him those pictures, and in the end he made his choice for the Akai AM2200. He mailed me or asked me that he only was interested in the amplifier, if that could be a one-by-one exchange. So I don't pay him, he doesn't pay me, I drive to his place, and I take the speakers and he have the amplifier, the Akai AM2200 with 2 times 20 watts, yeah? So I thought, okay, that's a good deal. For him it was a good deal. So I drove to Utrecht. I drove to Utrecht, my friends. And the guy was a young guy, student. Philosophy. Is that the right way to pronounce it? Well, philosophy. Philosophy student, young guy. And because he got some new speakers from his mother, BMW 110 Is, small BMW speakers. And at a certain moment he asked me, I'm not sure how to connect it. I said, if you twist the screw, you see a hole where you can place in your speaker wire, and then you tighten it. Oh, he said, because first I was thinking about just taping them with some tape. I mean, that's the modern student philosophy. You know, they don't know how to connect speaker wire to speaker, but okay. You know, I'm very stupid with phones, you know, I don't know nothing about phones, and these guys knows everything about phones. So don't make jokes about these guys. I will make a video soon how to connect speaker wire to any speaker. And for most of you, you will see that as a joke, but believe me, this will become one of my best watch videos. Okay, so I am warning you now for the future that video is coming, but when it comes out, don't think I'm crazy. No, there are people, especially those younger persons who never had speakers, who never had a amplifier, who don't know this stuff. For these people I made those videos, not for you, you know, who knows that for you think, what is this, what is this, how can you not, how is it possible you don't know how to connect speakers? Well, there are even a student philosophy do not know how to connect speaker wires. Believe me, my friends, it's not a joke, it's reality. So I have to make that video soon. So, okay, I was in that home, tested the speakers, and immediately I discovered that there was something wrong with these two speakers. Okay. The tweeters were both out. So today you're gonna hear these speakers without tweeter. After that, Simon is going to screw them open. Yeah. We will leave it for the next video. He will screw them open to see which parts I have to order, because I'm 99.9% convinced that this is not the problem from the tweeter, but the cap from the filters. Yeah, and today is just I wanted to show you that you hear what is the potential of these speakers, because right away I discovered the potential of these speakers. Beautiful bass. These speakers are from 1974, so this is not a real review. Yeah, this is just the pre-review. Yeah, because they are not 100% working, but probably when you heard this sound, you'll tell me, yes, Andrew, these speakers can sound good when the tweeter is repaired. Yeah, so I think why not? Why not make it? I love these speakers so much, and from all those Technics, those vintage speakers, yeah, with those beautiful big woofers, I still think that Technics was one of the best speaker builders in that time. But okay, I did not have them all. I did not have Kenwood. Upstairs I have some Suisse, yeah, never tested them out, bought them last year. But these ones These ones I want to test. Okay guys, this is how it sounds, but remember, the tweeters are out, yeah? Okay, this is how they sound. And this guy, he was an honest guy. I'm a face reader, and I can tell you that this guy really did not know that he was playing speakers without working tweeters. Really, how many people are there playing the speakers and they don't even know that the tweeters are out? I mean, these people exist really. And the thing is, the speakers he got from his mother, I also connected those speakers for him. And yeah, to be honest, these speakers sounded so much better, even if the tweeters were out. But okay, he told me, yeah, he cannot play too loud because he lives in a student flat. You know, you have to think about his neighbors, and that's why he preferred the smaller BMW speakers. But yeah, I mean, these speakers have potential, my friend. Listen to this. This is not a test, not a review, because I don't want to spend too much time for the speakers, you know. I mean, let me come close to you, for you. I mean, yeah, just beautiful speakers. What's the? And I was hunting for that for a long, long time, and I don't care. Let the tweeters out. I'm gonna repair them. Not sure if these corners are original. It looks like they are original, yeah. But my friends, what's the? And you know, you have these knobs for the mids and the treble, and those huge 30 centimeter woofers, all in the package, 40 centimeters wide, my friends, and they fit exactly on these speaker tables. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. After you see these speakers with a tweeter horn. In this case, it is a mid horn, and yeah, I mean, Simon,
Yeah.
we heard the potential.
Yeah.
What do you think how these speakers will sound with the tweeter? What do you think? What do you believe? Do they have potential?
Yes, I'm just a little bit afraid that when the tweeters are repaired that they are too harsh.
Okay.
I do think that, but who knows? Who knows?
Okay. I was in that house and there were the speakers. And I thought, okay, the speakers have potential. You know, it was easy for me when I would not believe they had potential to say, you know what, leave it. I returned to my house without speakers, with my Akai amplifiers, or amplifier, but that amplifier, I mean, I had to start anyway, so I was there and I thought, okay, you know, and I earlier saw another video from a young Dutch guy who had the same speakers with the same problem, and he opened the speaker, he removed the woofers, and then you saw indeed that the filter, the problem was in the filter, so probably this thing have the same thing. And my friends, from all those brands, okay, I didn't have Sunsweet, I didn't have Kenwood. Kenwood made some nice, beautiful vintage speakers. Not sure how they sound, but from all those vintage speakers, I think Technics is very much underrated, my friends. Very much, because I only had those. Can you remember those 18-inch woofer speakers with that in the middle from that woofer that see through a dust cap?
Which
The
brand?
Technics 920.
Oh, those humongous things.
Yeah, 18-inch woofers. Okay, only those Technics, they were lightweighted, you know, for the size they had. Only from those Technics I thought, big woofers, but no bass, you know. And but for the rest, all the Technics I had, I think they made some, yeah. I mean, these speakers were new between 1974 and 1976 or 77. They costed 850 German mark the piece. That was very expensive. Yeah, they have a weight from 22.5 kilo. That's a serious weight. And well, yeah. Why they are not that popular? Not sure. People do not know about it. Of course, they know about it now because I made my video, and I'm so glad I finally have them because I have a list. I have the scoring list. And I'm not going to tell you what is on this scoring list because if I'm telling you everybody's trying to score the same thing and that it is too expensive for me to buy. So, and these were on my scores list in the top 5 speakers, in the top 5. Yeah, because I knew they are still, you can still find them for a reasonable price. I mean, that SB-660 I scored 7 years ago for only €150. Try to score an SB-660 today for 150. It's impossible. Impossible. You can score a Technics SB-660 today for €150. Impossible, my friends. So I see now price €600-700. Yeah, for the Technics SB-660. And these speakers, probably after this video, in a few years from now, it will be the same problem. They will have a value from 300, 400, 500 euro. They have the same woofer as the Technics SB-660, so not the same power. The Technics SB-660 were I think 100, 150 watt. These ones are 70 watt, yeah. But it was a two-way system, the 6000. Of course, if you ask me which speaker you prefer, the 6000 or the 6060, even if I do not know how they sound with good tweeters, I would go for the 6000, just simple, pop, the looks, my friend, those big woofer cabinets, and yeah, I love that style, but I think if you want real good speakers, you have to go to the SB-660. Then you have a three-way system, like this ones. But the woofer from the 7000, they are, this one is 12 inch, those one are 15 inch, yeah. The 7000, the SB-7000 have 15 inch woofers, and these ones are 12 inch. Well, 12 inch is huge enough, yeah, big enough. And they, on paper, they start on with 30 hertz, yeah. So, well, this was the video. If you know these speakers, you have these speakers, ever heard these speakers, let me know what you think from these speakers. I'm curious, what is your experience as an audio listener who had experience with more speakers, how they compare with these Technics when they are 100% working, yeah, so with working tweeters, okay? Well, this was Simon's and my video, yeah, today. We did some job upstairs with what was it? We did some work with the Magnet Al Ribbon 7, huh?
Yes.
Because I have two pair. I didn't know. I scored one day. I scored the Pilot SX1250 and the SX950, and this guy asked me, "Do you want these speakers for free?" I said, "Okay, take them with me, you know." And but we discovered that both these speakers have broken tweeters, and but Simon thought, you can use, you know, the spare parts, and so okay, yeah, you're right. So I'm glad I took them with me, and the other set was working, and yeah, that's what we did. We didn't do much today. Eh?
No, but we didn't have a lot of time either.
Yeah.
But I'll be back in 2 weeks' time.
You have more time. And guys, I asked him what's my turntable. Which turntable? He reacted, which turntable?
Happens.
The SL1200! Oh, that turntable!
Still upstairs.
He forgot it to take it with him.
Both.
Which turntable, my friends? The SL1200!
You know how much of your stuff is at my home? There's a lot. There is a absolute shit ton.
Serious?
Yeah.
The Doosan, you still have the Doosan.
No, Doosan's gone. Doosan is you sold it because you didn't want to repair it. Because
You sold it?
Yeah.
How much?
$100, broken as is. Because
I got 50 bucks from you for that one. We made a deal 50-50.
Yeah.
You just tell me now.
I have taught you about 1.5 years.
Okay, let me finish this video, then we're gonna talk.
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
So, my friends, Simon from Jouwen,
Yeah.
he's glad he lives all the way in Jouwen, because I was kicking his door in. If he was living close to my house, I kicked his door a long time ago, you know, because, what's turntable? The 1200, the SL1200! What turntable? I mean, how can you
I
forget?
have 3 of your turntables at my house. Of course I'm gonna ask which one.
But how can you forget you have a SL1200 from me?
Yeah,
If it was a cheap dual, I would say, okay, cheap dual. An SL1200, which turntable? SL1200, my friend. Well, I'm just joking, it's foolish. Thanks for watching this video. Put a thumbs up if you like it. And for now, we say...
Ciao, ciao.
Ja, dat wordt zo.
Oh, ja. Ciao,
We
ciao.
say ciao ciao.